Let's start briefly with some political news which impacts the industrial sector. And that's this. The government is considering extending the time unions are allowed to go on strike without reballoting their members. And this is a story from the BBC. They write this: under existing legislation, if workers vote to take industrial action, the mandate expires after 6 months and unions are required to hold another ballot to extend it. But a consultation document produced by the government said the mandate could be extended to a year. It said due to unions being very likely to win a second ballot, keeping the 6-month rule would add administrative costs to them. Tony, is this something we should be, I suppose it's not an announcement yet, this is a consultation document, but if this were to go into the new workers' rights bill, would this be something to celebrate?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think in 2022/2023, in the last dispute we had with the employer, we had to go through exactly that situation where on 2 occasions we had to reballot because of the 6-month rule. So, and we delivered a really high turnout and over the threshold. So it just adds in complexities that are not needed for both the trade unions and actually trying to resolve the dispute. So the bill, if it's agreed, I think will be a benefit to all parties involved in disputes and obviously for our members as well. And
if it's very likely to win it anyway, what difference does it make to not have to do it? Is it mainly financial, that it's sort of like an administrative cost to get that vote, or will this increase your leverage with the employer?
So in the sense of cost, it will cost the trade unions and obviously a cost to our membership in terms of having to go through that process again, obviously writing out to members, reballoting, the poster votes, etc., etc. But conversely, normally when you go through that reballoting process, both parties stop talking because the employer goes, your ballot's ended, you're going through it again, and you probably add a couple of months into an elongated dispute at that point anyway. So
it actually doesn't work in anyone's favour, it just slows everything down.
Absolutely.
That makes
a
lot of sense.
bureaucratic process. I think the end to it would be welcome for all trade unions.